We're live. We've been talking. I was on mute, but we were talking. Here we are, episode 3 of Women of Manitoba Music Night. Unbelievable. What a night it's been. I've been hiding downstairs in my basement, doing my thing, just talking to amazing people all night about music in Winnipeg and the cool things happening. And oh my God, we're going to get right to it. And but first, sponsor time. Studio 23. This is it, Jody. You're done. This is it. Jody has sponsored the month of May with Studio 23. This is the last episode. He's had some great episodes, but he got the trifecta tonight. 3 times we've talked about Studio 20. Well, it's come up more than just 3 times, but this is it. Studio 23 for the month of May. Appreciate you sponsoring Jody, and there's lots of work still coming with Studio 23 and myself. And
definitely love Jody.
We're gonna get.
Jody. We love Jody.
We love
Jody's
Jody.
good shit.
Jody's a great person. Let's get to it. As let's see who has been on here before. 3 of you have been on here before. Yay! We're gonna just do a little bit of an intro round circle. So we're gonna start with Chelsea, Kat, and then we'll come across Emily here, Danny, and Kayla. Tell us who you are. How do we not know who you are? Who knows them? Give us the intros. Starting with you, Chelsea.
I've already forgotten.
We're
I'm Chelsea from the Soundoff.
That's all we ask. Kat, the one person I've never met on here before. Tell us who you are. We're gonna talk about some pretty cool things you got coming up too. But let's find out who you are first.
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited to finally meet you and to be on here. I'm Kat. My day job is working in the nonprofit sector, trying to end homelessness and poverty within the province. But my first love is music. I sing, I play bass, but I've never got to be in a band yet, maybe. But I got to live vicariously through all my friends who play in bands and now my partner. And so I've just kind of like followed everyone. And but now I'm co-creating Cosmic Cat with my husband, Ryan. And we're just super excited that we get to have such an awesome lineup. We got the Haleys, we got Soundoff, we got Chelsea, we got Bull Rider, Northern Royals, the Castades, Sleepless. I feel like I'm missing someone. I'm so sorry. Bull Rider, maybe?
The Haleys? Did you say the Haleys?
The Haleys.
The Haleys.
I feel like I said that first, but we could say
Let's say it again.
Haleys! Yeah.
So fun.
They're going to be headlining. But then we're also going to showcase some up-and-coming rock stars. So we got a showcase with Living Music. And then Jody from Studio 23 is also sponsoring a Battle of the Bands. So there's that. So yeah, I'm just super great. Super excited.
Excellent. Excellent. Emily, what do you got for us?
Well, my name is Ernie, and I am in Juiced Orange and Boxing Sound, and I like to scream and sing gentle music. That's about it.
Amazing. Danny, your first appearance on the show.
Right. I'm Denny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi. I'm the social media wench for Manitoba Loud. I definitely am just everywhere. I'm just everyone's like big fangirl. I'm at the shows, I help promote, I wear the merch. I make my kids little walking billboards for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this year, like with what we're doing and all the shows coming up. And then Kayla making me her fucking poster child all the time. There's so many pictures of me like with shots of my face that she uses. But no, I'm super excited. And Kat, if you get a band, I'll be there.
Awesome. And now we get to the final guest of the night, Kayla. Tell us about
I'm Kayla. from Shit Happens, and I also do host and organize the Drag Me to the Punk shows, where we raise money for nonprofit queer organizations. Like Rainbow Resource was our last one, and I also am one of the hosts and organizers for Winnipeg Punk Fest, and this is year number 2 for that. So yeah,
Awesome. Awesome. I recently got to see Kayla and her band Shit Happens, and I was absolutely floored at the whole night. It was so good. You are one of the elite performers in this city. How is your ankle, by the way?
well, she's
Oh,
still
no.
taped up, but we're doing pretty
Oh, no.
good.
Oh no!
I sent her on tour completely ready. Before she left, I
I
brought
did
her
not,
crutches and ice packs and tape and
crutches.
yeah. I was like, take care of it, girl.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but I did not have to bring the crutches on tour. That was nice. Okay, so we're good. And then Drew taught me how to tape up my ankle real good, like skateboarder style. So I was just taking it easy for the first like half, not like jumping off the stages or anything crazy like that. I kind of like had to readjust my stage presence, where I was like, well, I can jump on this, but so I'll just kick this one a lot and not jump on it. But we did okay, and yeah. So it's doing a lot better. But it was like a what is it, level 3 sprain? So it was like sprained on both sides of the joint and whatever. It got pretty nasty there. So it's gonna take 3 to 6 months to heal fully. But
Unbelievable.
I'm back to my power walk, so I'm happy about that.
I would like to say you went from 0 to 100 at that show, but I think you just came in at 100 and didn't stop. It
She
was
usually does.
unbelievable.
That's what I do, man.
Yeah. It was awesome. That was my first I'm gonna say it was my first like Winnipeg punk show I was at, where like Ticked Off was unbelievable. Who's the second man? I loved the second man, and I forget what their name
Perception
was.
check.
Perception Check, and they're at Punkfest. Amazing. Shit Happens. Amazing. I did miss Whatever Men though, and shame on me. I will hear it from Evan's mom for missing that, if I didn't already. But
They absolutely ripped it up that night too, by the way.
Yeah,
That was a good
for
set.
sure.
Unbelievable. I'm going to start with the clockwise, and I'm going to get right to Chelsea here with the Soundoff. And Chelsea knows my story about the Soundoff, that I went and saw them at the Tap House on a Thursday night, and I was absolutely blown away by them and became an immediate fan. And I thought, oh, it's a new band on the scene, but you guys, you've done your thing. But I was such an immediate fan of the Soundoff, and I thought, I got to have the Soundoff on the Peg City Soundoff. So we accomplished that. We made it happen. We had a great chat.
It was super fun.
And you guys you've been playing. You got some stuff coming up. I may know something that you don't think that I know. And but you're playing. And let's kind of get to a big show you're playing. You're the Cosmic Cat.
Yeah,
festival.
we just
Unbelievable.
well, they announced it, and then we re-announced it. So excited to do that. That is going to be super, super cool. And I've known Ryan for forever and ever. He was a really good friend of my husband's back in the day, and so we've played in bands. We've played shows together in like different bands over the years, and when he approached me for this, I was like, this sounds like the coolest thing ever. Please, I need to be in on it. Also, we get to like play with the Haleys, and I'm currently obsessed with them. So like, I might just like fangirl myself to death. So
I'll do it with you. Don't worry. That's my favorite thing.
This is kind of someone mentioned before. If I'll throw some chats across the screen because there's some people watching now, some people chatting in. But Punk Hour, Michael Jensen says it's the Punk Hour. This is exciting. I'm glad I got the cast here right now. Yeah, absolutely. Cosmic Cat. Let's get to it. Cat, what can you tell me about Cosmic Cat?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Cat 100 times tonight.
Yes. Actually, I'm not sorry. Yeah, no, Cosmic Cat is this like passion project, brainchild of me and my partner Ryan Sorensen, who has been, I guess, in the music scene in Winnipeg forever. And we wanted to create something that was going to be a little bit different than just another like music festival. So we're having games that have like cash prizes. We're hosting not only like these bigger bands, but also showcasing like up and comers. Some of the money we're making is going to go to the Winnipeg Pet Rescue. I don't know why my brain can't do that, but it's a no-kill shelter in Winnipeg. I am obsessed with all animals, so we're going to have a raffle and a 50-50 for them. Vendors. I feel like I'm missing something.
Hear
again.
that,
like,
Coopers? They're gonna have a show
thing.
just for you.
Are you guys gonna have like
100%?
vendors?
Bring your cats! The coveralls are playing a show the Friday night. Yeah, we're hoping just to like get everyone out. It's going to be positive, community building. It's going to be so much fun.
Are there going to be like sign-ups for camping? Or discounts?
Yes, so there's camping.
Sorry, I have questions.
Everything's on cosmopatfest.ca. So all the information's on there, the pricing. We're looking for people to sign up for Battle of the Bands for vendors right now. If you want to work it, we have some paid positions, some volunteer stuff. So we're looking for as much support as possible. Yeah.
I always want to like help, but then I'm like, I like being in front of the stage.
For sure. Maybe we can make you a walking blog.
Yeah, exactly, right?
50-50. I feel like it's
helpful.
Kat, you and Ryan know that I'm 100% in for that for you guys. Help out any way I can, and we're gonna be doing some cross promotion stuff, I'm sure. So, let's get to Emily. Emily, I met you on a Thursday night. Why do I?
Oh yeah, Valley Narrows.
Thursday night is my night. I am Mr. Thursday Night right now. Yeah. So I met you. You played with Fox and Sound, and that was Valley Narrows' first show at the Tap House. And you
was it actually? Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was first. Yeah. And that wasn't even our drummer. That was our fill-in guy. Who big shout out to Alex Simpson of Pure Entry. He helped us out that night and a couple times after as well. But that was our first show, and we went up there, not after you, but after the band after you. And anyway, when you guys finished your set, we said to ourselves, "Oh my God, how do we follow this?"
No,
did you hear her?
I feel like I was at that one.
So good.
Yeah, Jenny was there. Tracy was there. It was a good night. Carl somehow figured out how to play bass and guitar at the same time. So shout out to Carl. And we have an unknown drummer in that band. He chooses to be nameless. So
yeah, we know who he is.
No.
I met him for the first time that night too, and a big respect for him in everything he does with music too. And Carlton, yeah, he was doing things on guitar that were just blowing our minds, and we thought, my goodness, this is unbelievable.
Share Carlton's story? He came over to my house one day, and he's like, "Just give me 2 letters and 2 numbers," and I was like, "All right." And then he made a whole song with like those different.
That guy is a music theory genius, and
he was just like sitting in Denny's basement. And, I was like, "What are you doing?" It's so amazing.
No, I love that band. Hopefully, he just had a baby girl with the lovely Chelsea, so we had a little bit of a hiatus. But hopefully, we're gonna get back into the swing, probably late this year, next year.
Awesome. And
Chelsea's lead singer for what is the band now?
Not me, Trust. Different.
Not me at Table 9. Something like that.
It's 2 years late. 2 years late is the name of the band.
2 years late, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember they had to change it.
Awesome. Just kind of realizing some here. The we have Cosmic Cat coming up. We got the Big City Soundoff Summerfest. We got Punk Fest, but we also got the Loud Awards coming up. And that's what kind of where you kind of come in here, Denny. Talk to me about the Loud Awards. What's going on with the Loud Awards? A new venue this year.
Well, we've had a different venue every year. Well, except for last year, we did Park twice. But we try to like make sure everyone's, because it's Manitoba, right? This weekend we have our sober show at Westminster Church. So it's like 15 at the door, 20 or 20 at the door, 15 bags, all ages. We're trying to promote, like, so many people are sober right now. I'm so proud of everybody. Like, it's great. So we're trying to like get that rolling as well. And then yeah, the Manitoba Loud, we're going to be at the Met. Like, getting that was crazy. And then nominations already done. Voting will be coming up right away. And then yeah, I'm just excited to start getting like, I love when we call out bands because last year we had like 56 bands apply and we got to like sit there and listen to them all. And then we just kind of like power down. It's so hard to choose. There's so many good bands. And I don't want to be like biased or anything. But luckily I'm just friends with everybody, so it's fine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited for the awards this year. Like, we are excited to announce who we got headlining. I'm just really excited for the venue. And like the first year, there was like maybe a couple nominations, 1,000 votes. Last year, there was 47,000 like people like participated. Like the numbers were high. I couldn't even believe it. Just blown away. I'm so excited. So yeah, year 5, we're getting bigger. Like,
Awesome.
yeah.
Amazing.
And then like it's exciting for me because then I get to go out and meet more bands. And everyone's always like so sweet. They're like, "Oh, well, we'll put you on the door." I'm like, "No, I like to support. Like, I am here to cheer and get drunk and take pictures because that's what I do."
I will give you just a quick short story about the Loud Awards. Last year was my first one I went to, and I was working with the Boneyard, their podcast I was dealing with, and we had done some promo for the Loud Awards through that, but it was very Ontario based. But I was trying to bring a thing to Winnipeg, and I went to the Loud Awards, and I thought, oh, I'm going to know everyone there, right? I go there, and this is the beauty about Winnipeg and the community in Winnipeg is I knew 3 people there, and
Right?
and I was like, oh, there's a whole other world that I've unlocked now. Now I gotta meet these bands, and then that led to another thing, and then I met a whole other group, and it's like, okay, so it's not just the same 30 people in Winnipeg; it's an
No, it's
entire
because
community,
you
and I
would be
love it.
surprised. Like, there was 300 nominations last year for people like different bands and different instruments and whatever. I was like, I could not believe how many different bands there were. And but it's also
Unreal.
like we do like rock covers, punk and metal. But I was
Hmm.
always and like I was introduced in the scene through the metal and then found my punk family. So I'm a drifter. I go between both. But now I'm finding myself at like rock shows. So like Cat, like Ryan is more alt, right? And I've been trying to
Very much
yeah,
so.
so I've been catching like shows like that now too, which I've never and I've meeting so many new people. And everyone's like, "You're not in a band? How'd you meet everybody?" I'm like, I literally just showed up at a show one day. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Denny. We're friends."
Yeah, I have that sticker somewhere.
Yeah.
Jenny may not be in the band, but she has her own logo, and she deserves it.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome, Denny. You're in. I see so many videos of bands playing, and at Facebook or wherever I'm going to find these videos, and just people photography of the crowd, pictures from the crowd of the band, and you're always in these pictures. You're
Yeah.
everywhere. It's amazing. I love seeing it, and you're the way you are with the support you show. You're one of the reasons that this show continues, and I keep doing
Yeah,
this,
well,
and it's all
I've been
community and
dubbed
support.
Mama
So
Bear. I'm the mom of the scene. They're like, "That's punk mom." I'm like, "Yeah." I like the end of the night, like the amount of like taxis and Ubers I have in my like account, just with me yelling like, "Get home safe." Yeah.
No,
awesome.
it's good to have a music enthusiast, somebody that actually shows up to the shows and is there,
Hmm.
gets to know everybody. Like, that's
Oh, if I
almost
go
more
out, I'm dragging at
important.
least 5 people with me. I'm like, "We're going."
Awesome, Kayla. You just got back from the West. What a hell of
Yes,
a
it is.
tour that was, eh?
Yeah, man, it was so good.
Tell me about the tour with Winnipeg Handshakes Through the West.
So whatever, man. Our broskies.
Hey.
Oh, it was really good. So, oh, sorry. Went to Vancouver and back. Played a bunch of places in between, and we were all absolutely honored that our like first show on that tour was with like Random Killing and Reefer Madness. So good, such a fun night. I know what I could say about it. Like there was so much great things that happened, and a lot of great opportunities and networking connections. And like, I got to give a shout out to all my bros there. Like I couldn't have done it without them, like 100%. And like, they were super supportive along the entire way too. Like we all helped each other out. Like we're all crammed in a van together. Every single one of us had like a day at some point. That's to be expected. But, from what I know anyway, there's nothing we couldn't like kind of just talk out, hash out and fucking be good. But yeah, we all like looked out for each other a lot. And it was so much fun. Like I can't even pick like one show that was my favorite, because every single show just had like special moments in it and like different special people that we met, whether it be like bands that we connected with or like people that just we became friends with along the way. It was just all around such like a fun thing. One of the biggest things that was like a big thing for me for this tour was like, so I'm from BC. I'm originally from Nelson down in the Kootenays in southern BC, right? And like my friends and family, like, they know about the band, they follow us. I tell them stories about the guys and stuff and like how they are and whatever. And they see videos of our shows, and they like, everybody kept asking me like, well, when are you going to come out here? And like, finally we got to. So it was so significant for me, for like my band family to meet my like biological and like, family from back home and all my friends and stuff, or like from childhood. It was such an extra special tour. Like, like we've traveled, like we've gone touring out east a couple of times, but like this one was just so significant, like going back to my hometown. And like, a couple of the guys and I, like we went like gallivanting around my hometown there, and I'm like, showing them like, yeah, we used to like go up in the woods here in this spot and just like smoke a lot of weed, like whatever, right? Like, just like gallivanting around like this part here, this is my fucking watering hole. Yeah, when I turned 19, I practically fucking lived here, like, like it was just so much fun, like showing them around and like showing them like my life. And like, like a couple of them had been to like Vancouver, but like when we were driving like through Alberta and like into the Rockies, they're like, oh, hey, look at those nice rolling hills and stuff, before the Rockies like showed up. But then when we actually started going like into the mountains and into the passes, like you should have seen the look on their faces. It was like priceless, and it made me so happy. Yeah. It was just like, yeah, so many highlights of the tour, to be honest with you. And it was just like the fact that, band family could meet my, like lifelong friends and real family was just so warming to my heart. Like it meant so fucking much.
Unreal. That's great. Saw a lot of footage from the tour, and it looked like a great time. That's so cool too, to kind of go back home as it is, right? And like you say, meet or see these people and have your band family meet your your old family, right? But such a cool thing. That's incredible. While I got you still, let's talk Punk Fest. My goodness, what a lineup! How am I going to survive 2 days there?
You know what? Once you get there, and like, like by day 2, you'll probably be tired. But once you get there and the first band hits, the adrenaline's going to spike again. You're going to get right into the music and be ready for round 2. So like, let's go.
Unbelievable. I'm really looking forward to it. And as I said, my first punk show was not long ago that I was at, and I haven't really got out to a lot of shows. And yeah, I know, right? I got to get out, and why not? If I'm going to take it in, do it at Punk Fest, where it's 2 days and just amazing bands through 2 days. And I know I'm going to be doing some stuff for you as well with that. And I shouldn't say for you. I'm going to be interviewing some bands that are going to be playing there, and we're gonna get some names out there a little bit, and introduce them to some new people too, right? Some new people listening.
Yeah, it was a great experience last year when we played it with Juice Orange, and I can't even imagine what this year's going to be like. I'm really looking forward to it.
I am very excited. It's going to be at Side Stage this year. Like, no offense to Albert, but I almost missed twice because of the heat and jumping around. Like, my friend had to drive his truck around to the front so that we could all pile in and get air conditioner in between sets. It was so hot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's gonna be a really good year. Even like it took a matter of like a day and a half from us like announcing like the lineup and the venue and stuff, and we had like such an incredible response from the community. And Taha and I were talking, we were just like, we couldn't believe like the response that we were getting. Like I remember like last year, at one point, on like each night, there was one point in like each of the nights where I kind of like stood back and I was watching everybody do their thing and watching the bands play and all the merch set up, and I was like, man, like I like punched Taha on the shoulder. I'm like, man, like look what we helped make happen. These are memories in the making, and like this is such a good time. And like, can you imagine like we're doing this again next year for sure? We both agreed. Like last year was kind of a trial. We weren't sure how it was going to go, but like what has motivated us to do it again is the sheer community response. And when we were standing at the back of the venue, watching everybody moshing around, having a good time, and, we're like talking with the sponsors, and again, thank you, Joel, for being one of the sponsors this year. It's just like, we're not necessarily doing this for us. It was watching the community come together to celebrate this and enjoy it. And that's like what we get out of it. Is just like, we're helping make memories in the making here. And like even like now, like when we announced the this year, people are like chiming in and being like, we had such a great time last year, and like dropping like memories of like last year, and we're like, yeah, and we're getting like pumped up and stuff. We're like, this year's gonna be even better, man.
Well, it's cool that you're showcasing like new bands, like brand new bands, and giving them a platform. That's so respectful. I love that.
Yeah, and like the whole like idea of like what we're doing is like just getting the different subgenres together, right? Because it's just like networking opportunity for sure. So it's not, how do I explain this? So it's nothing against the bands that play together frequently, but like as we're like seeing the show posters, and like a lot of bands play with the same bands, because, and like I'm bad for this too. Like when like in my band we're like, hey, we want to book a show. Who do we play with? Immediately you think of your more like immediate friends that are in a band. So this is more like of an opportunity to network with other people in other subgenres that you wouldn't normally think about. So
it's exposure. You wouldn't talk to these other bands unless you played with them before. Instantly, it wouldn't be your first thought. So it's a good way to,
and it's easy for the subgenres to get like a little bit divided in their cliques, and this is just kind of like an opportunity to bring everybody together. So you wouldn't normally think about playing with these people, but now this is like bringing them all together. So like when I'm booking the bands, I'm like sifting through like every single venue and like really like following the shows and stuff. Like, hey, this is a band that I haven't heard of yet. Let's look into them. They're playing with these guys, and whatever. So like trying to make those connections of the different subgenres, and it's really fucking cool.
Man, I was
absolutely
so bummed
right.
That, like we were supposed to play, the Soundoff was supposed to play last year, and then like a couple days beforehand, I got COVID and I was down, and I was so devastated.
I was so excited to have you guys on last year too, but you know what? I'm really excited for you guys to be on this year. So thank you guys for joining this year.
Hell yeah!
Holy smokes! I got to be the first to admit here, Chelsea. I forgot the Soundoff was playing it. You're playing both these festivals.
Yes, we are.
Unbelievable. What a great group of people to have together. Kat, I'm just going to jump to you for a second here because Michael Jensen says Cosmic Cat dates. Which do you want to just, is it not August 16th? 15th, 16th?
It's August 9th. Is the big event day with Coveralls playing on the Friday night, August 8th.
Right, that's right. I have my dates mixed up. So just in talking about festivals, because we're sitting here with 3 festivals and a Loud Award show, and really the key to everything right now is community. This is huge. Kayla, you talk about the community coming together for yours, and a week before yours is the Summerfest that I'm putting on, and it's all. I joke with people, and I joked on the last episode that it is my birthday night of the Summerfest. I said all I wanted was to play with my favorite band, so I put my band in there too, right? But in reality, how that one came about, and Ryan will know of this because I told him, and I said it on the last episode. It was a night at the Tap House where it was all the bands that I really was listening to when I first started listening to local music, and there was a member of all these bands there. Actually, every band that's on that bill had a member there, and we were standing in a circle on the floor in between bands, and I just remember looking around and thinking, how can I get all of them together on a stage at one time? And then it was maybe 3 days later that I made the announcement for Summerfest, and it was just like I just wanted to get all these people on stage together, and it's really cool hearing about Punk Fest and you know some newer bands coming in, and it's just gonna be a great day. And Side Stage is just a great venue for it. It's awesome. You can head outside if it's getting too hot in there, and you're right downtown Osborne, right? And
Yeah, I love Side
just
Stage. It was such a good place to play,
it's
honestly. I
so
really
good.
enjoyed it.
Oh,
And
I've
Emily,
yet
you
to
just
actually
played there.
see Side Stage.
Yeah, Juiced Orange. We were doing a
Mm-hmm.
Rock for Pride for Sunshine House, and yeah, had Nagi and Gladly again. What Kayla was talking about, like trying to branch out and work with new bands and like work with different styles and different people. Like that's what you guys do. You showing up to a show, you playing multiple festivals, you throwing a festival. Like that's what it's about. Like that's what makes it more fun, makes you meet more people, like-minded people that just love either being a musician or love listening to it. And like that, it's been incredible seeing the growth over a year. When Ratman was with us, like that was my connection going from fan to musician with a lot of these bands I used to watch for years. So it's important, and it's good to not be clicky or not, take yourself away or like put yourself in the box. Like work with everybody. You never know what's going to happen ever.
Well, I'm
That's
excited for the cat, Mr. Cat. Sorry, I can't remember what it's
Cosmic
called.
Cat
Cat,
Cosmic.
Cosmic Cat,
Cosmic Cat.
Cosmic
because
Cat.
it's bringing more like bands together of different scenes. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone's like different, but no matter what, when I go out, I'm going to know people, which I love, and that's what I love about MLMA the most. Is we always try to make sure we have one band from every genre.
Yeah. Well, my
Which
one favorite thing that we've accomplished with Juice is we've been to Little Run's first punk band show, and I love that. I'm like, I'm sorry.
yeah, no,
So
like I
good.
find myself at more punk shows and metal, but no, I love it when like everyone gets more people together because like I have ADHD and I'm crazy, but like watching bands live is my favorite because then I like focus on like one thing, like drummers. Oh, I like watch their feet and their little pedals, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just like I call everyone like beautiful and handsome, and I love everybody. Just there to like make people feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I had a
And Cat.
similar thing,
Oh,
Emily,
That's the
with,
whole
with
point.
like the little kids and like this being their first punk show. There was a couple of them at our last show that had come out with like their dad, and like was watching them all night, just like jumping around in the mosh pit and everything. And at the end of the night, the dad came up to me and was like, I go to these shows all the time, and I could finally bring her with to this one. And she loved it and had like this great time. And they sent me a message on Instagram later that was like, "You made such a huge impact on her. She loved your set. She's a big fan of yours." I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's why Side Stage is great because it's most of the time an all ages venue, which is hard to find in Winnipeg right now
Mm-hmm.
with all the
Yeah, with the
rules and the
liquor
laws and
licenses.
everything.
I would
Yeah.
have loved, like, I would have killed to have that kind of environment at that, like, to be like 8, 9 years old and be allowed to
Mm.
go to these
Well,
types of shows.
I was a
that's
band
kind
geek
of probably
instead.
like our favorite thing with Manitoba
Amazing.
Loud
Amazing.
So
is
like
having
speaking
a
of the
School of Rock every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are trying to partner with School of Rock all the time so that we make sure like we're always bringing in those youngs, right? And they're
Mm.
always so freaking
Well, their
amazing.
set at MLM last year was awesome. Honestly, I was blown away.
Yeah, we've had them 2 years. They're playing the Sober House show this weekend as well. Like,
Yes,
we're just trying to make sure we keep like the youth involved.
absolutely. I played with School of Rock last Saturday afternoon at the Limelight, and there was three bands. There was my band. There was a band Ledwin that are also part of Summerfest, and then one of the members of Big Sugar that I believe passed away. His son was there, and he played a solo set. And then these School of Rock kids came up, and I actually recognized the girl from the Loud Awards last year. She's taller, long, dark hair on vocals, and she was phenomenal. The
Was she the
drummer
one
was
that did the
nuts.
Suicidal Tendencies song?
Yep.
Oh, so great.
And then their
Yeah, no,
guitarist
we
went up
love
there.
having them on board. They're always so excited.
Oh
And they
yeah,
love seeing other bands. And it's like now they know they can age out and like just talk to anybody, right?
yeah, and
It
they're
makes
so
me
good.
so happy what they do. Like, like when younger kids come to me, and like at the MLM when like I was MC that year with Keith there, the School of Rock kids came up to me and they're like, "Oh hey, like you're Caleb from Shit Happens." I was like, "Holy shit, you know me?" And like we were
You don't have
talking
to swear.
and like whatever, and it was just like it was so cool. I'm like, oh my god, like these younger kids are like getting out to events like this and having the opportunity to play events like this. Like there was nothing like that like when back home growing up. Like there was no outlet for that kind of stuff, and like to see kids having that opportunity is like, oh man, like it warms my heart so much, like you got to keep that
Well,
stuff
Chelsea
going.
said it. It's impactful. Like I used to have to sneak into the zoo in the hot seas and pretend I'm 18 just to see
I feel like I saw you
shows.
there.
That's brave. That's brave.
Shit.
Unbelievable. Kat, just jumping over to your Cosmic Cat again. This is a great episode because there's so much going on. But Kat, jump into your festival there. The original talk I had before, I had overheard something was going to happen, but I didn't know the lineup. And then you dropped the lineup, and my jaw hit the floor. And I'm like, how the hell how are they doing this? This is unbelievable. You have such a great lineup for this event, and what a cool thing. This is another thing that we need right now. We need a festival where you can go camping, and there's games, there's events going on. It's super cool. There's every year you get Country Fest, you get Rock and Fields, great events. That's great. That's great. But this is what was needed, was something like this. And
Yeah.
I find the last couple of years there's been some things that are needed. Side Stage is just a venue that I feel that the city needed because the park's too big. Tap House is a Tap House. I love the Tap House. I will do nothing but respect that place. But but the Tap House, it's kind of everything, right? But we needed a small venue. We lost the Garrick years back there, and the Garrick was kind of a cool venue for that smaller venue. I saw some awesome bands that made it big. I remember there's one band I saw in there, and a year later they were playing the MTS Center, and it was just such a cool thing. But seeing those small venues, we needed Side Stage, and I luckily got to play Side Stage back in November. I don't think it was open very long, and I played there, and I thought, oh my god, the sound was good, the venue was great, the load-in space in the basement, just everything. It was last episode we talked about the Side Stage, how great it was, but this is what the city needed, was a venue like that, and now this is maybe what we needed too, is a festival like this.
Yeah.
Not far out of the city.
And like, no
Thank
offense,
you.
it's actually a festival. Like, I like that they have like their Manitoba Metal Fest and like Punk Fest 100%, but a festival is outdoors.
Yeah, love it. It's a
I
great.
love outdoor festivals. Like,
I will argue that point, but
yeah,
I don't get air conditioned
dying and
festivals at
sweating
all.
on everybody.
yeah, AC is nice. I'm spoiled.
AC festivals are nice too.
No, you'll take my sweaty hugs and you'll love it.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. I wish I could take more credit for the lineup, but it was mostly Ryan. The only thing that I said was like, we need to have more femme representation. If we can get queer representation, that would make me even happier. I don't want to see the same white dudes on stage.
No, I mean, like, Evan and the Northern Royals.
It's the guy with the beard and the hat.
There, right?
Yeah, so like we have a few and we love them so much, but yeah, that was my only thing. But yeah, the lineup is amazing, and that has more to do with Ryan than me, which is okay.
And the Hilltop Resort, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $40 to come for the whole weekend, so hopefully that's super accessible to everyone. I really hope that like everyone from every, like we were talking about cliques earlier, like I want punks, I want metalheads, I want folks that I haven't met, like different genres. I just want everyone to come. I want it to be positive. I want to leave with like everyone just being friends after.
Oh, well, thank you guys for setting that up. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Thank
And
you
it's
so much.
and it's affordable. It's an affordable festival, which is a rarity as well. It's an affordable outside festival, and it's really affordable for someone tonight because we're giving away 2 tickets. I'm probably, to be honest with you, it'll probably happen tomorrow morning. But as we're approaching the 10 o'clock, we have now gone the latest that the Peg City Soundoff has ever gone now. So we're on to something here. This is the after hours show, you know. But yeah, what a great event, and just I'm so excited for the rest of this year. I mean, we're at the end of May. I feel there's so much that has happened this year with everything, but we're not halfway yet, and we got these 4 major events coming up. Oh, we lost someone. No, we lost Denny. Oh, Denny. Denny has drifted off into the fog. It turned it into a telethon, says Brent. Yeah. So everyone who's commenting tonight, there's tickets for Cosmic Cat, and it is I believe it's the weekend pass we're doing here. And then we got some Summerfest tickets as well. And
She's back.
She's back there. How did you
went
do
off
that?
and it cut me out.
Well,
Like, I
that
was
just
like, where
tripped
did
me
my
out.
hang on. Just pop a sweat. There we go.
Unbelievable. How did she
Oh, God.
teleport?
Here we go.
Yeah. So I can't say enough about community, and that's like I said, this is what this show's about. This is why I keep doing this, is community. And for myself, I just keep meeting great people. Every time I go to a show, I meet someone, and you know, you talk about like Kayla, you talk about the person coming to you, hey, you're Kayla from Shit Happens. I had one person say, aren't you the actually, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story, but I had a person at the tap house, they're like, hey, aren't you the podcast guy? I'm like, well, yeah, it is. But here's my short story, and he may be watching, but I've been living next to my neighbor here about a year, and we usually say hi. They are in the backyard, we're in our backyard. And then a couple weeks ago, he goes into the backyard, walks out the back, and I'm standing at the barbecue. He's like, hey, is your name Joel? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Emerson? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you that podcast guy? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this guy, he's like, I've seen you around on the internet. I'm like, oh my God, that's kind of cool. But I've been living next to this guy, and then I find out that I'm surrounded in musicians around here, and my God, it just opens up other gates where, you know, you start hearing about, oh, well, who's that guy part of? Oh, he's part of them. And I won't mention the guy's name, but there's someone across the street who's kind of a mega musician in Winnipeg, and a well-respected musician. And I kind of recognized him, and then it kind of all came to light one day. I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. But just, it's so cool, and this city is full of musicians everywhere, and if it's not musicians, it's full of people involved in music community. It could be just someone who's a fan of music and going to these shows, to someone working in the studios, to, you know, putting on festivals, to being up on stage, as you know, many of you are. And it's just such a great community. And I always talk about the Loud Awards last year, that I walked in thinking the community's this big, and then by the time I left there, I'm like, well, I didn't know anyone there. And then I go to another show and I don't know anyone there, but then I recognize someone that I saw at the Loud Awards. I'm like, oh, that guy was at the Loud Awards, and then he, you know, talked to that person, and it just,
Well, you can
it
always
doesn't
just find
stop.
me.
It just doesn't stop growing. And when you think you've seen them all, you haven't. You're just opening more doors to meeting new people, and everyone's working together so good. Everyone is so supportive, and you can really see it, especially coming on here, talking to people about the support. I mean, we're sitting here with 3 different festivals, and we're not competing for festivals. We're not competing for, well, I hope we get more than Punk Fest. I hope we get more than Cosmic Cat. No, we're gonna work together, and you know, it's just such a great thing.
In the end, the festivals are all about like supporting the music community and the artists, and, you know, the promoters,
Bringing people
everything
together.
That's like the common goal, is just bring people together and have a good time. There's no competition whatsoever, and there never needs to be. Let's just celebrate musicians, the good times, the good memories, and have fun, right?
Exactly.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, open it up to everybody. Like talk to people, and don't exclude anybody based on what they listen to or why they showed up or what band shirt they're wearing. By the way, Death Tax. And that's the whole
Whatever
point.
that
You
is.
don't want to exclude anyone from that.
No, exactly. Oh, Simple Plan. Nice.
Yeah.
Great local band.
Super local. They're
Super
Canadian.
local. In typical
Yeah.
Soundoff, Peg City Soundoff, that is not Chelsea Soundoff. In typical fashion, I like to end the episodes giving the guests the mic. So let's go do our clockwise again. You got the mic. Say what you want to say. Plug whatever show you want, whatever bands. Say hi to your friends. Do whatever you gotta do. You get the mic, and I won't cut you off. You go till you're out of breath. So, Chelsea, you're up first.
Well, I'm pretty new to like this whole like punk community, punk scene. Like I've always been a big fan of. I'm more pop punk, obviously. Simple Plan. But it's been really cool to get kind of involved with the punk scene because you guys are totally right. Like even just to observe it as like a newcomer, everybody like is so connected to each other, and it's really fun to just watch everybody just like get into the different groups and talking to each other and things like that. So and everybody's been so welcoming to us and everything because we're like decently new still. This has been a busy year for us, but so I just want to thank the punk community for welcoming the Soundoff into the fold. I struggle with social anxiety a lot, so I have a very hard time going up to people myself. Like I'm in my own closet right now, so I can talk, but as soon as I get out in front of people, it's like I don't know what words are anymore. So if I don't approach anybody, I swear I'm not standoffish. It's just I'm just dying a little bit. So I need someone to approach me before I can. But again, I've been met with such amazing support from all of the other bands that we've worked with. So I just thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your kindness and just for being super supportive.
No, we love you. I still have one of your set lists buried with the other set lists in my house somewhere.
That's so fun. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get super sappy there, but like you guys rule. I'm stoked to be here. And we have a show coming up 1 week from today. So next Thursday, we're going to be at the Tap House with Skyraid and Rocket. Ooh. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If I'm not mistaken, Rocket, the lead singer, Reagan, she was the vocalist of the year or something at the MLM last year. So I met her in the bathroom at the park after she got her award. We were just like gushing over each other's outfits. Like, I love your outfit. I love your outfit. All of that
Unbelievable.
stuff. So we're finally getting to share the stage. It's next Thursday at the Tap House. It's going to be friggin' awesome. So like be there.
Perfect.
And get ready to do some awesome things. Huh?
Great.
Oh, it's down the street, so I'll come check it out.
There you go.
I'm not working late that night. I will be there.
Yay!
Awesome.
I love the watering hole, so I'm there like all the time.
Amazing.
It's a great place.
I really
Kat.
love playing there. It's so cool.
Kat, what do you got? The stage is yours here.
So
and it's okay to get sappy. It's the last episode. We want no dry eyes.
So obviously Cosmic Cat Festival happening August 9th. All the information is on our website, cosmiccatfest.ca. Again, looking for vendors, battle of the bands, folks who want to work. And yeah, I just want to say that I'm also very excited for the other two festivals and to support everyone else's music. And I guess I'll be going out a lot more, which is great, but also I have a chronic illness that makes me super tired all the time. So if I like fall asleep, it's not you, it's me.
I remember that one.
Yeah. So check out Cosmic Cat and I'm sure I'll see everyone around.
Awesome. Emily.
Oh, it's my turn. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a whole lot planned for Juice right now. Honestly, we power wrote 6 or 7 songs in a few months, so I think we're just going to be working on our album soon. We do have new merch coming out,
Nice.
featuring Ratman eating the orange. So we'll let you guys know when that comes out. And yeah, Fox and Sound. Hopefully, we get back in the swing of things and start playing gigs. I'm more excited for everybody else's shows this summer, to be honest.
You also have a perfume line coming out.
Oh,
Yep.
yes, the perfume. It is orange oil, bergamot, and cedarwood. It smells good on anybody, no matter if you're a hot-blooded or cold-blooded person.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I love this.
No, it's more just, I think we're going to take some time to write about what we want to write about. So, yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Kayla and Danny.
Danny first and then me.
There you
Well,
go.
she's gonna hold it for me as I'm straddling her. No, I'll just like we have our show this weekend. Voting's gonna be coming really soon. Then get ready for the Met. It's gonna be so great. And other than that, make sure you follow Manitoba Loud Music Awards. Check out, all my fabulous posting. And remind me of shows. Also, don't be afraid to send me posters because I will post them on our site.
Awesome. This show coming up this weekend, just to mention some bands, School of Rock with the Murder Birds, Goon, and Ramskull.
Yes.
Oh, all great bands.
Unreal. Whoa. Kayla.
What do I have
the
to
night?
I get to close it off.
Amazing.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you know what, everybody? The world is a crazy place, and there's a lot of crazy shit going on. And you know what? It's not that hard to not be a dick. Spread the love and the good vibes. Create those good memories. Support each other. Love each other. That's all I got.
Awesome. And that's perfect. Thank you for coming on, the 5 of you. Thank you for coming on to end the night. I actually, when I put together the night, I put some people together for a reason, because they could kind of feed off each other with a couple things. But this group of people, I forgot how big the connection was with festivals and everything. I forgot the Soundoff was part of Punk Fest. This worked out so good, and I look like a genius right now for putting this together. But thanks you for coming on.
Thank you for everything you do, man. Like, honestly,
Let's everybody give a shout out to Joel. He works really hard.
Joel.
Thanks, Joel.
I appreciate it. This is always a fun thing to do and to meet new people on here. Sorry, I'm reading a message. Someone sent me a private message, but I don't know who it was. But no one in here. Weird. How'd they do that? Anyway, such a great night. I really look forward to this one, the Women of Manitoba night. Just to talk, and I thought I gotta have a women's night, and then I thought, well, do I get 5 of them, and do I max out my screens at 8, or do I just go all night and talk to everyone I can? So I do want to give one shout out to someone that I tried to get on, but she could not because I don't think she was feeling very good. But I tried to get Tracy Tardif on tonight, and she was going to come on this show, and she unfortunately could. But big shout out to her. I know she's involved with Cosmic Cat as well.
Yeah.
Hell
A
yeah.
little bit.
Little bit.
Stuff.
That's great. So I tried to get her on, but
shout
she
out to
wasn't feeling very
Tracy.
good, so.
Love you, Tracy. Love you,
go.
Tracy. You do a lot for the scene.
And there's a lot of people that didn't come on tonight due to scheduling conflicts or shyness, I'm gonna say, and that's okay. That's okay. You be shy.
The shyness thing is real. I'm just sitting over here like, don't say anything stupid.
I live that life. But anyway, appreciate you all coming on. It's been a great night. 10:15, the latest it's ever gone. Amazing. Tomorrow morning, Kat, I will be in contact with you about it. But tomorrow morning, I will do the draws for the winners of the tickets for the Cosmic Cat, and as well as the Peg City Soundoff tickets. And let's enjoy the rest of the year of music. Let's support each other, and let's go to each other's shows when we can.
Hell yeah!
I will be at everything we talked about tonight. Loud Awards, Punk Fest, Cosmic Cat, Summerfest. I better be at Summerfest. My name is on some licenses there, so I gotta be there. So I will see you all soon enough. Probably.
Well, I
before
love
we
all
know
you
it,
ladies.
so.
It was nice to meet you, Kat. You're awesome for putting together that festival. I'm going to try and make it out. Awesome. Thank you for putting us all together.
Such an honor to be part of this lineup tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay, well, have a great night. We'll talk to you all soon enough, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.